stuff for you.
We got the stuff for you. Make sure you give our good friends at CBD by Natural Heights a call at 210-592-1060. That's 210-592-1060. Or give them a visit at 1880 Nacogdoches Road. That's 1880 Nacogdoches Road. They've been with us from the jump, good friends of ours, and we really appreciate all they do for us. Have you just listened to that song in a while?
No.
Because you hear it all the time, right?
I've never chosen to listen to that song. Not that it's bad. It's just
it's not your kind of music. I forget like how much that song means to me. Like I during usually before the show starts, we'll all be here like talking, so I won't like listen to it. It's like that song is like the reason this podcast exists.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Because like we were recording back in Javi's basement. We would like record, and then like Christmas break came around, and we kind of just stopped. Like we just kind of stopped recording, and like we didn't really see each other that much. But it was the national championship game last year.
Oh. And
ESPN had this commercial for it was like the year in sports, like in like review. Or it was a 30 for 30 commercial. That's what it was. And it was all just like these like epic moments in sports. And like it was like defeat and like triumph and like just like it was a 30 for 30, like all they were gonna do this upcoming year and like stuff that they had done. So it was like talking about like what's been done. And like I heard the song and I was like, whoa. And I looked up the song.
Have you not heard the Struts up to that point?
I had heard the song before, but I'd never like paid attention to it. I just knew that like it sounded cool. While I was watching the commercial, I was like, whoa, this is like a really cool song. So I listened to it and like what like the words, because I'm a lyrics guy, and like the words kind of like came over me and I was like, I have to start recording again. Like we have to start doing the podcast again. And like there was no other choice because like we had an intro. It was like remember that?
Yeah, I remember
back when we were in Javi's dorm, like reporting it on the Yeti Ice.
Do one episode with that.
Yeah,
song.
with that. It was a Travis Scott song or something. And that's the opening to it. And that's what we used to use. And then we started using this song, and I was like, there's no other choice for what this should be.
Yeah, it's a good intro song.
It's a perfect intro song for like our energy and like what we do. And just like I kind of fell in love with the Struts because of it. And like they're probably one of my favorite like rock bands, like new age kind of guys.
Yeah.
It's like they're very good. I like their new song was just atrocious though.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
Their like summertime pop summer jam was just a bad song, like just not good. But yeah, I love that song, so it means a lot to me. I don't know why I thought of that when I was doing it. I guess it's kind of that time of year that it was last. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're coming back from it. We're almost at a 1 year anniversary for Public Sports Radio. Believe it or not.
Oh,
it's coming up like probably mid to late January, maybe early February. It was before the Super Bowl for sure.
The Pub Sports Radio Twitter had its birthday recently. I couldn't tell you when it was.
Yeah, so it was like
its birthday.
it was like 6 weeks after the thing was founded. After Pub Sports Radio was founded. I was by no means the first show, but like because South End Unscripted was here already. Murder 210. Are they still doing anything?
Not to my knowledge.
No,
but I mean it's hard to find murders in San Antonio because it's
a
great place.
Well, there's going to be a murder tonight at the Convo at 6 p.m.
And the serial killer that happened to come through here. If you guys don't remember, the detectives coming to the bar studio that one day.
Oh, I do remember that. You remember that?
No.
There was a serial killer that like stopped for a beer before he murdered someone here. Like it was like in like April or whatever. That absolutely happened.
Well, can we talk about what happened in front of the Convo this morning?
So me and Joed recently started an internship with UTSA Athletics, and we were today.
Deal.
Huh?
Not a big deal.
What do you mean?
It's just you bragging. I just want to say not a big deal.
Oh yeah, no, totally not a big deal. Totally not a thing. So we were
humble brag.
I'm trying to give you a tire pump, dude.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate that, Jose. Look at him being a UTSA fan, bragging on me. Like, wow, who even are you?
The fan is a little far.
Graduation has done nothing but make you more and more enjoyable for me. So we're out there. We're recording like a promo for today's game. And before we finish,
check out the UTSA Athletics Instagram page for it.
Check out UTSA Athletics Instagram stories. You'll see me and Joed with a few of our good friends. And right before we finish, like the last scene that we're recording, like pseudo scene that we're recording, this guy like jumps out of the construction that's next to the combo, and the cop's like, "Hey!" Like it was totally
like this tall, skinny kid who's probably our age.
He was like our age. He looked like Austin.
A gray hoodie.
Like he looked like Austin.
Long, his hair was lighter. It was my other self.
Yeah, and he just like jumps just clears the fence. Hi, Alejandro. Just clears the fence and The cop like a Lego character in the commercial was like, "Hey!" and then they started chasing him, right? And they chased him in a circle.
And this kid was fast.
And this kid's like a jackrabbit. Like he's like running around doing that whole thing.
Fastest kid alive.
I'd say like third fastest, yeah.
Okay.
So he runs in between like two lines of cars, and he's like taking off, and then he just kind of stops running.
He's in between
Like
the cars.
So the
in the
cop
parking
like
lot.
jumps in his car and like whips around and like pulls off from under that, and there's like driving up to the kid who at this point is walking. Like he thinks
Walking through the Convo parking lot.
he think the cop like just gave up on him, and he's like walking, and the cop like gets out of the car, and I guess he hears the car door open because he looks, and before his head turns around, he's running already, and like it was so funny. And then while that's happening, another cop is like slow jogging, like the slowest jog that I've ever
think they've
seen,
been chasing him
just
for a while.
like just like jogging through the parking lot, and he sees that go down, and he just kind of goes, ugh. Like he just kind of like his shoulder just fall, and he does like one of these with his arms, and he just keeps jogging after him, and it was the funniest thing I've
But
ever
through
seen.
this entire thing, this kid was cheesing. Like he was smiling.
But yeah, he was like
having
laughing
the
and
time
smiling.
of his
He was
life.
having a lot of fun, and it was like a very funny thing to watch
What do you think he did?
for sure. I have no idea. I think he was like trespassing on the construction site. That's what would make the most sense to me.
Could have been like cocaine. Or
I'm
something.
gonna say he was stealing Subway's cookies.
I like that answer.
All right. I'm glad
Maybe
that-
he was trying to get an early sneak peek at the La Tech defense. See if he could get some pointers.
Or maybe
for the
it's
team.
the other way around. Maybe that was a La Tech scout. Who
Ooh.
knows?
Ooh, maybe it was a La Tech.
Let's get that going right now. Spygate 2.0.
Spygate, La Tech Spygate. I like that.
Heard it here first.
The Louisiana Tech
Breaking news.
Patriots.
They're bums. Pub Sports Radio is very invested in UTSA today. We're all
I know.
we're all rooting for you guys.
Incredibly invested. How many units did you send on them?
I have not. I will not bet on them. Actually, I'm saving my load for New Orleans this weekend.
for
so-
Cowboy.
No,
McGregor?
that is next.
Oh, that's
weekend.
next weekend.
I've
That's
told
right.
you this already.
Right. I
And
knew
the
that.
national championship is this weekend.
Who's your pick?
For the national championship,
Yeah.
I am an ACC man, but I like Joe Burrow more, so
Ooh.
I'm picking LSU.
Hi, Professor
Yeah,
Steiner.
Go Tigers.
I miss you.
Everyone else at Pub Sports Radio seems to be leaning Clemson.
Really?
Which is
Which is
weird.
good because that means you're gonna win.
yeah.
Like
We have a curse, but we've all decided that we're all going to go in on one bet, and it's going to be Liverpool tomorrow or Saturday morning. And I'm a big Liverpool fan.
Mhm.
And now that we have all this money invested into my favorite team, if they lose, I'm not going to hear the end of it. And
Yeah.
I don't want my team to lose. But
I know what that's like.
yeah,
I
but-
definitely know what that's like.
Oh, by the way, the tapes have been reviewed, and we have another slap bet to accomplish.
We absolutely do.
And the Philadelphia Eagles winning the division.
Yep.
That's a tough look for you, Taco.
Yeah, it was a rough one. This is a long football season. That like I said it about a week ago. I was like the fact that UTSA is the season that ended with more hope for me than Cowboys is a testament to how disappointing the Cowboys season was. UTSA fired their coach, got a new like exciting coach, but won 4 games. The Cowboys were supposed to win the Super Bowl this year. Like that was what was supposed to happen.
We didn't have much expectations for you.
I didn't have any expectation for UTSA, and they still made me happier. And that's are my best team. The Spurs kind of got off out of nowhere, but I haven't been watching games because I've just been like stupid busy because I've been out of town because I haven't been in San Antonio, so I haven't been able to do things that I usually would do in San Antonio
Like
that
the
I would
women's basketball
that I would not that I would literally never miss. That's where I would usually be. But whatever,
It's fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
cool. Whatever.
Hey, so
Furthermore,
Yeah. So me and Austin have this affinity for sports jerseys. If you know anything about me, you'll know that like one of my like top 4 reasons that I'm such a sports fan is that I just love branding. Do you like branding, Jose?
I don't really understand what you mean by just branding in general, but I
Like
ordered-
jerseys, team colors, mascots.
I have a lot of jerseys. That's what you're asking? I actually bought Preston and Pierce jerseys for Christmas.
That makes sense.
what jerseys?
I gave Preston a Michael Thomas Saints jersey the day after they lost
you
to
mentioned
the Vikings. So
Yeah,
that
you
was
had
really
mentioned
nice.
that.
And then I gave Pierce a Khalil Mack Bears jersey.
Oh, that's a good one.
Shout out to DH Gate. Shout out to the Chinese. Please sponsor the podcast and the radio.
If we get like a Chinese bootleg jersey company to sponsor us, that'd be great.
It would be because I'd be swimming
so
in the
funny.
jersey.
Because then we just get so many jerseys. Yeah.
Oh my god!
At that point, I would actually probably get Austin like the Cream City Giannis jersey.
That'd be so cool.
Speaking of those, I went and saw Bucks Spurs, and I had pretty good tickets for that.
Wait, the good one or the bad one?
The good one, the one that just happened.
Okay.
The one that just happened.
Oh, wait, the other one
they
was
were
in
wearing,
Milwaukee,
They
wasn't
were
it?
wearing their cream jerseys. And I was like, they're not bad.
I love Cream City.
I mean, it was funny at first.
It was like funny at first, and then I saw the jerseys and like the outline and that like very cool looking M that they have on the pants. I love Cream City.
But you started on talking about branding.
Yeah. So what I was saying is we're gonna talk about our favorite city jerseys of the year.
Well,
Which is a hard thing to do on a podcast. But we're gonna use our
audio medium.
audio. It's an audio medium, but we're gonna post pictures of them on Twitter afterwards so you can see it.
Okay, can we
What we
start
like.
by defending the Boston Celtics city jerseys?
Yeah. So when this
Gladly
season
will.
started, and the jerseys came out, who was it that posted the picture of it? Enes Kanter posted a picture on his like Motorola.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Andy?
on his like
He
on
probably-
his
I think he put a
hell?
filter on it too.
yeah, it was like a filter on like a Motorola like camcorder essentially. Like that thing was a brick, and he took a picture of the Celtics jerseys, and they looked pink and blue.
Or it like went through the Celtics group chat. They kept screenshotting and screenshotting.
Yeah,
and screenshotting.
that might have been what it was too. That it just got screenshotted so many times that the colors got distorted, which isn't a thing that happens, but sure. Like that's not how this works. But
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
fine.
What is technology? Apparently.
Yeah, like apparently the Boston Celtics have such bad like camera quality that like none of this works. But
Well,
whatever.
Here's a fun fact about the Boston Celtics. They all smoke so much. In every group picture they're in, all of their eyes are closed. And there's like 18-year-olds on the team. And I'm like, oh, my poor babies. Look at them go. But yeah, they were probably high when all this happened. So who knows?
So the first ones come out and they look disgusting. Like I think everyone unanimously agreed the Boston Celtics city jerseys suck.
I wanted
Right?
to cry.
Yeah, no. Like I was like, man, the Spurs actually might not have the worst one in the year this year. Like that might be a thing that happens.
And they don't. So.
Because camo doesn't look bad, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off by defending the honor. When I finally saw these like in real life, what they actually look like,
And especially on the court.
I think I cried. I think tears welled up in my eyes because this is like Sistine Chapel beautiful.
They're always good. That Celtics green is the best.
And
uniform.
that gold,
Yeah.
oh my God,
I just
that
like the
gold
font.
is beautiful.
It's not the best city jerseys. I will not be purchasing the jersey because I would not wear it, but it's a nice to look at.
Like it
It's
is
aesthetic.
infinitely better than what we thought it was going to be.
Yes.
The
of
fact
course.
that what we thought it was going to be was what it once was, and this is what it turned out to be, is so much better.
all teams should do this. Release a picture.
A
of their
bad version of
jersey.
it,
Yes.
yeah. I like that's very clever.
Exactly. So if we're gonna go talk about city jerseys, the 3 undefeated champions by far are the Denver Nuggets, Rainbows,
Boo.
the Miami Heat, Miami Vice,
Yeah.
and the Grizzlies, throwback Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys. Those are all undefeated. I tattoo them on my body.
I can definitely agree to Vancouver and Miami. Vancouver and Miami are very nice. However, I don't like Denver like the black. You know what I mean?
I like how it makes the rainbow pop more.
I don't like Denver's. I really don't like Denver's.
Utah also with the
okay.
throwback mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Did
also
you
really
the
cool.
game? There was a game earlier in the season where Denver played the Timberwolves.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and there was like the two of them. I like the Minnesota Timberwolves Vancouver jersey is like so good.
Should I just run
It's
through
like
this
they
list?
should just make that their regular jersey. You know what I mean?
Oh, Austin, you have rankings?
Well, no,
He just
I
has
have
like a picture of
the list alphabetically
How
on this
nice.
website.
Well, I think by far my favorite, I think it's the Grizzlies. I can't get enough of it. Like I said, I would tattoo that onto my body. Just have Ja Morant just permanently tattooed on my
Yeah,
body.
and like with Ja being the guy like this season for them, like it's very good. If you're a Grizzlies fan and you don't own the Ja Morant jersey, you should get it before it's not a thing anymore.
yeah, come on.
Like that should be what you like your big jersey purchase of the year. So I like to do one jersey purchase a year. I'll get one jersey a year. That would be mine if I was
For,
a
like,
Timberwolves.
one overall sport.
Yeah, like I get one jersey a year, like in sports.
Well, Taco, let me tell you, with DHgate, you could take that one jersey and you could flip that $100 and you can make it 4 jerseys.
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor this show. Please sponsor us. We need it.
I would love a Miami Heat, Miami Vice jersey.
Oh, bro, I'd totally get you. I'd get you a jersey. I'd get Austin a jersey, and then I'd get me 2 jerseys. That's what I would do.
There you go. I would like DHgate and the Chinese, if you're listening, and the Chinese are always listening. I would love a Miami Heat jersey, but specifically with no one on it because I hate everyone on the Heat.
But Jimmy Butler.
I'm not a big Jimmy Butler guy.
Right.
Yeah. If
Did he have like a scandal?
him and TJ Warren had a big spat.
So
yesterday.
can you break what happened down that before we get back to the list?
Hard foul, and Jimmy Butler squared up and was like a little brother or like a big brother about to punch his little brother.
Mhm.
And a lot of expletives were said. Shout out to Joe's mom because I'm about to cuss on the show. Called him like a bitch ass motherfucker. Jimmy Butler said he was trash. And then more technicals came. Jimmy Butler blew him a kiss. They want to fight, and now on March, whatever the heck, they're gonna meet up again, and it's gonna be a scrap, and we're excited.
That'll be
Wait, I
fun.
want to watch that game now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I usually
that's
don't want.
branding.
Yeah, that's good. That's how you sell it.
Yeah,
And Jimmy Butler, noted man that I'm sure will never hold a grudge. He's never ruined a franchise or started any big fights with his own teammates. Imagine what he's going to do to someone else's team now. So, TJ Warren, I'm praying for you.
Yeah, he might die.
Jimmy Butler's no joke.
Jimmy Butler might kill him. He might take his knee out and like kill him with it.
I've seen
Where's Jimmy Butler from?
Jimmy Butler's from Chicago. I
Yeah,
think.
he's from like Chicago. Like
He's
he's no slouch.
like 80% sure he went to Marquette. The Ekdals, if you're listening, will probably text me and like, he obviously went to Marquette. What are you doing? But yeah,
Who are you making fun of there?
it's just like their collective voice, probably Preston.
It definitely felt more like Preston.
Preston and I talked about his impersonation. He didn't think it was very accurate, but Pierce.
No, his impersonation's a lot more like this.
Well, let's all impersonate Preston for the rest of the show.
Okay. No, I'll have an aneurysm because it takes so much pressure in the back of my head to do that. I'll just pop a blood vessel.
What do you guys think of the Clippers?
Boo.
Yeah, the Clippers are bad.
Boo, be
Wait,
original.
wait.
Boo.
This?
No, the Clippers. Not the Clippers. I thought you said the Cavaliers. Sorry, I like the Clippers.
I don't like the Clippers.
Wait, you don't like the Clippers?
I don't like the
I
Clippers.
love
I
it.
wish my only wish with the Clippers was that their court was better when they used it. That's my only wish. My only wish was that they did a better court with it because they have a great color combo. The red, white, and blue is like beautiful. The what's it called?
America.
Yes. The GTA 5 like Los Angeles is so good. I love that. And the black and white, they're going for the whole noir thing. I love it. I just wish they'd use the red, white, and blue on the court more. Because they do this weird thing with the lines and it looks stupid.
I definitely agree. I think we can say for certain
Houston's is bad.
The worst one of them all, the Dallas Mavericks.
No.
No,
So-
hard
No.
disagree, dude. They're fun.
The
They're fun.
ugliest things I've
I
ever
will
seen.
They're
defend-
fun, bro. They're fun.
Luka Doncic looks like a chubby kid. that
Yeah,
just got
like
out
they're
of
like I said, like they're
McDonald's when he's
fun.
wearing
They're
those.
not like a great jersey, but they're better than Cleveland's.
Not
Oh,
a chance.
They're they're fun. I like
That
them.
looks like a McDonald's like sponsored team. and
Yeah,
you
they're-
have the
they're-
little chubby white.
They're
kid
not
out
a
there
great
running.
jersey. They're a fun jersey.
I love it.
If someone gave me that jersey, I'd have to burn it before I touched it.
I would
Just
never
burn it
buy
with-
one.
Oh, I would.
Burn it with all the
If I was a
fire.
Mavericks fan, okay, honestly, would you rather the Spurs come out with something like that or what they've been doing?
This because this is
That.
at least
It's
original.
at least something different.
Yeah,
Like I
like the green. I like
so-
it.
I also love the Maverick that they like the logo they use in the half court. Like it's just a Maverick with green hair. It's like the regular horse with green hair.
Going through
love
a
it.
phase.
I love that. I love that.
When are the Spurs going to stop being cowards and give us the Fiesta jerseys?
When we officially have the worst season in team history.
Like, what are we doing?
So if the Spurs
So
didn't
it's
go
gonna
on
be like
this,
what UTSA did with the rowdy helmets.
Exactly. So if the Spurs didn't just go on this very decent run to shut us up for a couple weeks, they do it next season. Like we need to have a bad season, and then the next season we'll have Fiesta jerseys.
Remember, everyone thought they were teasing us with it at the playoffs last year.
Well, they always do that for the playoffs. They always bring them back for the playoffs.
They're assholes.
They
They're
really
such
are.
assholes.
They really are.
And they're selling. They're like,
Like-
oh, guess what? We're selling the Fiesta gear in our team
Don't like
stores
that.
now.
Mm-mm.
Give us what we want. Give us the damn jerseys.
You know
don't
what
care
I
about
love?
Anything else?
And I would love to hear Preston and Pierce's idea of this: Chicago's jerseys,
The blue.
the sky blue with
I
the
love
Red
them.
Bull with the red like outline of the blue
And the
bull.
stars along
It's
the
so
shorts.
good. It's a Chicago like flag.
I'll take a
I
hard
love it.
pass.
I love
You
it.
don't like it?
I'm not a fan. I'm
It's
very,
the same
strict.
blue as Miami.
Yeah, it is. No, that's darker. That's a lot darker. Come on.
No,
And
Miami's
the
like
pink looks better.
Miami's is like angry.
Yeah,
cool. Well, that's
it's
fine.
the same blue.
It's the same
just
blue.
The pink makes it look
The pink makes it look softer. Yeah.
The Portobello Pierce, aka the Pirate Pierce,
Portobello Pierce
said that he's a big fan.
of the Chicago Blue jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be.
Because if I was
they're
from
great.
Chicago, I would.
I would
love this.
cop one of those immediately. Immediately.
Atlanta's Peachtree jerseys are also very sweet. Black and gold.
I like
those.
a much like in kind of antithesis of the Clippers. I like the court they use for that because it's like the grayish undertone is hot.
Well, I would say by far the best one is the Grizzlies, though. I think that's what we
I can
all
agree to that. I could
together
agree
to
that
say
they're very good. I like Indiana's.
I like Oklahoma City's.
Okay, we'll get to Oklahoma City in a minute. Indiana's idea is very good because it feels just avant-garde with like it has like the racing stripe down or not the racing stripe, the starting line at the side. Like that's just very clever.
Yeah, no, it
It's
looks like a racer.
It looks like a race car. The Pacers jersey is everything that Detroit tried to be.
I mean, shout out to the
Detroit's
Pacers.
jersey is bad.
Yeah,
It's flat out bad.
Detroit.
Blake Griffin in this jersey looks like a moron. And you've seen the pictures. He looks like a moron.
I wouldn't say any of these jerseys are bad. It's just boring.
It's just no, but like the stripes down the middle, it looks like a soccer jersey too much, and it just doesn't
It does look like a soccer
like,
jersey.
it doesn't
yeah.
look cool. Like it doesn't work for me because Blake Griffin's like too jacked to wear that.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't fit his personality. Oakland's or like Golden State stinks. Bad jerseys.
The
Very
Suns
boring.
No, I
stink.
think the color combination on the
It's
on,
blue
on the
and black.
Warriors, but it's just weird. Like,
Yeah.
if it wasn't the Warriors, it would look cool. But like,
I
why?
expect more from Golden State. Also, Golden State's like the San Francisco jersey that Golden State uses, where it's got like the dragon on it with like the Chinese blue,
It's
gold, and
cooler.
red. I love the blue, gold, and red. Houston's look better in person. I saw pictures of them. Like I've seen pictures of them all year, and I was at an academy in Houston like 2 weeks ago, and I saw it, and I was like, I remember I called you.
Yeah, you call
I
it.
called Austin because I was like, bro, these jerseys aren't as bad as we think they are. That's pretty intense. The Lakers are like, I like what the Lakers. I honestly don't hate what the Lakers are doing with their city jerseys.
It just looks.
Do you know what
It's
they're doing? Do you know what that is, Jose?
No, please explain to all people.
So last year, dang it, it's bound to happen.
His headphones keep coming unplugged.
Classic.
Last year, the Lakers did a like tribute to Kobe, so they had like a snakeskin jersey,
I love that.
which was dope. Like it was so cool. And this year they're doing a tribute to Shaq. So it's like the Lakers like old school logo, and on the side it just has a bunch of like Shaq stats, and it's like such like a weird idea, but I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Like it's so like clever. And then Miami's is obviously great because Miami has not had a bust so far.
Okay. The only one that I think is bad is the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves is like
It looks like a hospital
Yeah.
scrubs.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
it's
like to
bad.
me.
It's bad.
Well, I hate the Lakers, so I disagree with your Kobe take. Those are the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I mean, I hate the Lakers too, but Kobe's Kobe. You know what I mean?
He's a bum too, but whatever.
Okay,
He's a
buddy.
bum. And any Laker fan that wants to argue that he's a top 5, top 10 player of all time, you're just delusional.
No, my favorite thing to do is tell Laker fans that Tim Duncan's a better player than him.
And he is. It's not even close.
Yeah, no, it's like
It's not
there's
even
there's
close.
not an argument, and
Literally the best power forward of all time.
and like which I mean, it's kind of fair for Kobe Bryant because Kobe's position is occupied by Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of works in his disadvantage. However, Tim Duncan's still a better player than Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's
Tim
not
Duncan,
even the best Laker of all time. Be the
He's
best
not,
player in your
yeah.
program in your franchise history before you come at Tim Duncan.
exactly. I man, that's a good point. Like if you want to come at the crown that Tim Duncan has, it's like you have to be the best player in your franchise history. If you're not the best player in your franchise's history, and you don't have at least 3 championship rings, you cannot compete with Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair.
I mean,
I think
yeah.
that's fair. So like LeBron, maybe. Like I'll give LeBron a hard maybe. Hard maybe. Jordan, yes. Magic Johnson, sure.
Are we really about to get into this? Because LeBron's a better player. I'm sorry.
I mean,
he's
I-
the best player in 2 franchises.
I gave him a hard maybe. I gave him a hard maybe.
He's the best franchise player in 2
You're
franchises.
saying he's the best Heat player in history?
Yeah.
Bro, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade won without it.
Dwayne Wade better than Dwayne Wade. And Kobe stinks. That's the issue.
Kobe's better than Dwayne Wade, and Kobe stinks. That's a hard take, bud.
It's fine.
We're not gonna do this. I don't want to do this.
I
It's not summertime, so there's no point in talking about that.
Lakers fans, please flood my DMs or whatever you want, because I'll have this
flood the show's DMs, and I'll DM Jose all your responses.
Because Kobe's hot garbage.
Because
Learn how to pass the basketball.
Because I want to see the argument. Or if you're gonna do it, tag Cup of Joe Radio on it so I can see all the comments.
At Pub Sports Radio, at Jose Bouquet, please add Cup of Joe. Just let me know what you guys think of Kobe Bryant, because he's hot garbage.
I have a hot take. New Orleans sucks. New Orleans jerseys
like
are bad. They're bad. They look like tourist bad shirts.
I was going to say, wow, just in general, New Orleans sucks.
No, I love New Orleans. I hate New Orleans jerseys because they look
never
like
do anything right.
They really don't. The Pelicans
have so much potential.
The Pelicans just are such a dumpster fire team. But you know what it is? It's like I always say, it's like New Orleans is a
King Stadium.
New Orleans is a football town. Louisiana is a football state. That's all that state cares about.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, New Orleans stinks. It's unfortunate. When you have to teach your number one player, number one pick, the guy that's like your miss generational player, you have to teach him how to run again because he's too fat. It's an issue, New Orleans.
That's an
issue.
That's a rough one.
Come on, you're
that's
better.
A rough
than
one.
that.
You really are. Let's see another one. I only kind of like New York's.
I don't like it.
Like it's very okay, but yeah, I'm gonna take a pass on it.
Yeah, hard pass.
Oklahoma City. So Oklahoma City did a really cool thing.
Amazing. And
they dedicated this jersey to the lives lost in the Oklahoma City shooting that happened sometime. I honestly don't remember this shooting. Is that a bad thing?
Is it the bombing?
It might have been the bombing.
Because there's the Oklahoma City bombing. I don't remember any shooting.
No. It was
so many that
it was like a mass shooting in Oklahoma recently.
Okay.
Like within the past year.
Fair enough.
And that's what the jerseys are dedicated to. And it's just they're such good jerseys. Like
it was the bombing.
It was the bombing.
The article.
The original, like the one that happened like in the 90s.
1995.
Yeah. So that's what it was for. Which makes it like still very like solemn and nice. However, those jerseys are just so hot. Because like when I first saw it, I thought they were supposed to be thunderclouds. Because like they're like dark gray like thunderclouds, and I was like, oh, that's like really cool. And then I found out what it was for. I was like, oh, that's like still cool, but like not what I thought it was. But yeah.
Here's a fun fact about Oklahoma City. The franchise or the organization makes all of their players go to the memorial for the bombing before becoming a Thunder player.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
And they have to do it once a year.
We should do that with the Alamo.
I kind of really like that.
We should do that with the Alamo.
Once a year. So
do that.
there's only been like one or two players from Oklahoma City to play for the Thunder, and of course, as you're growing up in Oklahoma City, you go to that memorial like 6 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
So player had to keep going back and forth. But yeah, shout out to Oklahoma City.
But still, I mean, that's still like a cool thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
That's like, it's like learn your city's history. Like, and like when you do stuff like that, like you make them care more about like the community they play for. And like, it's stuff like that. I typically hate the Thunder. Like I mean,
the Thunder.
but you weren't a Spurs fan when the Spurs and the Thunder were a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember those days, Jose?
Yeah.
When like the Spurs and Thunder would like battle it out like every second round of the playoffs.
Well, yeah, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook were the Kings. And
yeah, and like we would, and like the us two teams would like duke it out like every season. It seemed like.
I just like every single one of their uniforms.
Well, I mean that's fair. Like they have good uniforms, but I've just grown to hate the Thunder. And that movie, remember that movie Thunderstruck? Did you ever see that?
I've seen it. Kevin, come on.
Kevin Durant.
That's why he's the way he is now. That's why he's on burner account. That's why he responds to people on Twitter. Movie.
Kevin Durant did a movie, and it's basically so you know like the plot of Space Jam.
Sure.
How like the aliens steal the powers from the professional athletes. Well, this kid steals Kevin Durant's powers. And he takes his team to the state championship, and Kevin Durant sucks the whole season. And it's like that's like the whole premise of the movie, and it's hilarious. I love
that. Sounds great.
I love it. Let me see another. Oh, Orlando's are doo doo.
Burn it with fire.
Like
Orlando's are bad.
I like
Burn
it
with
bro.
fire.
I like it,
bro. That's a bad opinion.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean,
Orlando.
they're like oranges.
Yeah, no.
That's the theme is Florida has oranges, so Orlando is orange.
I just like the gray.
On the Nike website, it says that they are like theme park themed.
Oh, is that what it is?
Long before the theme parks brought the nation to Orlando, the region's citrus groves brought Orlando to the nation.
Ugh.
So it's not.
Yeah, it's okay.
I like it.
I just kind of hate the Magic in general. Like the Magic, like I always say, the Rockets are a second tier team. I think
Yeah, but Disney.
I think. Oh wow, it is Disney, isn't it? I think the
Sponsored by
Magic.
Disney.
I think the Magic are a third tier team.
Yeah.
Sorry, E.
Like they're just such a bad franchise.
Yeah, shout out to Bumble for sponsoring the Clippers, by the way.
The
We're
only
talking
thing,
about
the only thing
shirts.
that the Magic have ever done right was Shaq, and he left.
Yeah, and that's not, you have to like shoot yourself in the foot to not draft Shaq with all the hype he had. You couldn't even keep him. And you
Yeah.
drafted Penny Hardaway and you couldn't keep him
Yeah.
either.
It's like Shaq. Like when you think of Shaq's career, you think Heat and the Lakers. Like those are the two teams you think of, and then like his brief stint with the Cavaliers. Like,
Well-
that's what you think when you think of Shaq, and then you're like, all right, he did play for the Magic. It's because the Magic don't matter.
Taco, that's a very millennial take of ours right there.
That's
because
fair.
the olds remember young athletic Shaq.
That's fair.
That's what the olds though.
But
The
I don't know.
olds.
If
So
you
like
have dark
Jeff would
gray,
think of that.
Yes.
if you have dark gray in your uniforms, you got my vote. I just really like dark gray.
Boo! Orlando's bad.
The 76ers
Philly.
terrible.
I don't like it.
Terrible. They didn't even change their uniforms. They're the same uniforms except for just cream.
The only thing I like
76ers.
is in the shorts they have a crack.
I love that. Like I know I hate the city of Philadelphia.
I like the idea,
But I
but
love
it
the
kind of
Sixers.
looks bad.
I love the Sixers.
That's so corny.
Such a great jersey.
Now the
Last-
font is. Ugh,
I will say that last year's was better.
I don't know.
Last year's was different because it had 76ers like spelt out. And it like last year's looked a lot better, but I do like this year's a lot.
I don't.
My Sixers, baby.
All right.
The Suns.
The Suns
I like the
don't
shorts.
the Suns don't do bad jobs on jerseys because the Suns do what the Spurs fans want the Spurs to do. They embrace the people who they embrace the actual fans of the team.
Yeah.
Like they do the Los Suns thing, and it's a hit every year. If the Spurs would just do 1 year, we'd shut up.
I like the shorts because it has the Arizona flag on it.
Great, and it's like
super
in the
cool.
Suns colors.
And the Suns colors are cool.
Yeah, the Suns have like orange and purple is like
Their
an
logo's
underrated
bad, but
underrated combo, but the Suns, but orange and purple is good.
and the logo's bad.
I just scrolled down on accident and saw the Spurs uniform again, and I wish you could have seen my face of just disgust and
It's a
terror.
little puke on the keyboard.
Rip
Oh my
City,
God.
I love it because it looks like the 70s, and I love anything that looks like the 70s.
Yeah.
Sacramento King, boo,
Okay.
boo,
Can I say-
burn it with fire?
Is my gone?
Yeah.
The Sacramento Kings, the jersey's really bad, but when you go to like 47 Brand's website and see all the merch for the Kings and
I'll
their
give it
city
that.
jerseys are super cool.
The Sacramento Kings city edition stuff is cool, but the jerseys are bad. Last year they had a solid blue one, and those were hot.
This color, like the baby blue.
The red,
and the
all
red and the
red
white.
looks bad.
Yeah.
All red looks bad.
Yeah, let's burn that with
Oh,
fire. Too.
God.
Let's burn these next couple with fire.
Oh God, it's so boring.
Also, I did not realize till just now that Frostbank sponsors the Spurs.
Yeah, you know why, right?
No, I don't.
It's 'cause
Please enlighten us
Frost-
all.
It's because the guy who opened Frost bought the Spurs from Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Like the Mavericks were, or not the Mavericks, the Chaparrals, they were still at the time, were like a losing franchise who could never get anyone in the door because like they weren't good. So he bought them from him, Red McCombs, like another guy, bought the team from the guys who owned him in Dallas and brought it down to San Antonio, made them the Spurs, and ever since then they've been
I'm gonna say it.
the Spurs.
I don't think they look boring. I think they look bad. I think I've decided I don't like these
it's
camo
just, they're
jerseys.
not good.
The Spurs just like put on it.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to see.
it's not there. It's camo. I can't see
it's
it.
camo. Yeah, you really can't see it.
Yeah, it's camo.
I'm
Burn it
so
with
tired
fire.
of these. Toronto's a bad jersey.
I like
it's
it.
lazy.
I like
It's
it.
lazy.
I like it.
It's
I like
lazy. Be better than that.
Wait, Jose, you like it too?
Yeah.
Cool.
Black and gold. Always
No, what they
yeah.
should have done, they should have done a Kawhi Leonard jersey.
Just with his hand.
like what the Lakers did with Kobe Kobe and Shaq. They should do a Kawhi Leonard jersey.
They should do a Kawhi Leonard jersey and just have it in Time New Roman font.
It's just like,
with
please
his
come
hand.
back.
With a hand
It's
like,
just
holding
white
the
and it
font.
says like Kawhi Leonard.
It's like, thank you.
Good.
Hey,
Utah burn it with fire.
I like it.
Utah's is nice because what I like about it is that the shorts pick up where the jersey leaves off.
What's
So like
what's up?
So you
with
need to.
that?
So you need to
It's
wear the
Utah.
whole. Like you need to wear the whole ensemble.
yeah, you need to wear the jersey and the shorts for it to really work. Other than that, I don't like it.
You know, I'm gonna take a hard pass on Utah.
But,
all
but
of
the
these
side
next-
says we are Utah.
We are Utah.
Well, who doesn't say that? Everyone knows what that's their saying.
You know, it's like we are Penn State. It's like we are Utah.
It's so original.
Yeah, guess what? We are Texas.
The Wizards are bad.
The Wizards is bad.
They didn't really change anything.
Yeah.
There's just like it looks
I
like
just don't like that logo.
it looks like the most basic DC like uniform.
It looks like a baby's hand coming out from the D.
The Wizards are just. I just they don't
Yeah,
care
Where's
about
the
Wizards.
magician?
Yeah, I want the magician.
Where is the
Give us the
magician?
I like
magician. give us the wizard.
Give us the old jersey where Jordan was playing with him, and give us the magician.
Give us the magician. You're right. You're
please.
100% correct.
Just like I think it was the Pistons that used to have like a really cool like horse and like
Yeah.
Give us the horse. Give us
Oh, is that-
everything we
that was
want.
it.
Is DC the last one?
Oh, we
Yeah.
didn't talk about Brooklyn's.
Brooklyn's is one of the better ones.
I like
Brooklyn's is
Brooklyn's.
cool if you know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
So
and I
it's
won't like
it's a Biggie Smalls thing.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a Biggie Smalls thing, and it's really cool.
Man, that's the one time where I'll say, yeah, come on, Austin. You don't know stuff about music, man? Come on.
Charlotte's is okay.
Charlotte's is just no.
Yeah, it's just very like. meh.
It's not dark gray. If it
Whenever
was
you
dark
use the
gray, I'd like
postal code for your city, you're wrong.
that. Okay, that's
that
I
all
think
of
that's it.
That is
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun jersey talk. I could talk jerseys for hours.
Yeah.
So we'll do our national championship picks, even though we already kind of did that, and then we'll let you go because we have a basketball.
What about
game
Star
to do.
Wars?
Oh.
Talk about Star Wars.
We'll talk about Star Wars. I need to do like a refresher of the plot though, so maybe not. So maybe we'll wait that for next week.
Wow.
Oh, I could totally talk about Star Wars.
I
could
saw it
too.
the
Because I
bro. I saw it the day it came out, so it's been like a month since I've seen
it's
it.
been a week
Come
since
on.
I've seen it, and I do not like it.
Taco, I was blitzed and I saw it. Come on, dude. And I remember it.
Did you say-
It was a great time. It was a great time. Kylo Ren, my man, aka Ben Solo, he shrugs
So
shrugs off like 6 dudes and says, "I'll take you all on, please
Oh,
and thank you."
No, his fight scene with the Knights of Ren was definitely one of the coolest things I've ever.
Yeah, but why did they exist? They just so
seen. Yeah, no, the
there's
Knights
so
of,
many. There's
the
so
Kni-
many problems.
so
with
I-
the movie,
before
but-
the Knights of Ren are one of the single most wasted
So
like
before-
story arcs in TV history.
before I saw the movie, the commercials before the movie, there is a commercial for like I think it was Cadillac, and it was talking about like the people are like, okay, I got my crew, and my crew, they keep calling their friends their crew, the group of people of like 4 people, and they're like, I take my crew in my Cadillac. And then they started, the Knights of Ren showed up. I'm like, I guess Kylo Ren has his crew. Where's the Cadillac showing up?
I have so many problems. Could you just I need you guys to explain the logical sense this makes to me. Why, if you are the last Jedi, why are you burying the other Jedi sabers? Don't you need those to train other Jedi?
No, so she's not. So she's the last Jedi.
Luke Skywalker was alive.
She's not. No, she's the last Jedi.
But
But
she cannot be a Jedi because she's a woman, Austin? Come on. Dude.
no, but she's not going to train Jedis. She's going to train like
That's pretty selfish, right?
no. She's training like good Force users who aren't Jedis and aren't Sith. They're using both
no,
sides of the
You
Force.
see,
to do
that
it.
argument would have made a lot more sense if Rise of Skywalker would have just carried on what Last Jedi would have, because Last Jedi was leading towards that exact argument.
Yeah.
And then Rise of Skywalker was just because everyone hated it, and I
Yeah.
hated it up until I watched it a second time a week before Rise of Skywalker came out.
And also, I have another question. Why would you delete the scene where you explain
Yeah,
where Palpatine's
That
coming
that doesn't
back
make
from?
any sense. That was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard.
Because guess what, guys? He's back.
Also,
How?
I
don't
would've-
know. He's
I
just
would have
here.
I would have loved the Stormtrooper revolution that everyone talks about could have happened. Like a Stormtrooper revolution would have been dope.
But like Palpatine was on that thing for
He was on a crane.
like in Assassin's Creed.
He really was on a crane. Like
Who controls the crane? I need answers.
is
Someone playing the crane game?
Like, is there a guy is there a death trooper just like in the back, like with like cranks and levers and
I,
stuff?
I have more questions. How do you get a ticket to go to see the final battle at the end? Where are the tickets sold? Are they
You ever
sold
been
on
dead?
SeatGeek too?
Oh yeah, because it was just like a coliseum, right?
Yeah, it was a coliseum full of just like dead sis or
Well,
whatever
yeah,
they
that,
were.
that like makes enough sense.
Sithlings. Like I just
Where did
where
they
do you get
come
the
from?
tickets? Where do they come from?
Is there concessions?
Also, I have more questions. How the hell?
Wait. What do their city jerseys look like?
Exactly. How the hell do you get all those like Star Destroyers? Where are they coming from?
Well, no,
I just need answers.
no. He spent the last 30 years making Star Destroyers.
How?
I think
How
JJ
do you make
I
them?
think-
The Force.
I think J.J. Abrams just saw this and was like, I have to redo everything the Last Jedi did. Popped a few mollies and just started writing.
No, it was,
This
this was
tie
definitely
feud ends.
this
like,
was definitely like an Adderall story.
like what are we doing? Like it was still like I still enjoyed the movie, but when you step back and it's like, huh, they didn't really explain where Palpy came back from, did they?
Yeah,
then-
if you the
and
more
then-
questions you ask, the more it gets like bad.
And then
But
the
if you just
kiss.
don't pay attention, it's good.
The kiss,
okay,
yeah,
time
let me
out,
kiss him and just fade away.
I love the
What?
kiss. I love the kiss. I
Th-
love
that-
the kiss.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
don't.
I wanted more. I wanted them
That was
to-
the most
to full
abusive
on.
relationship ever. And
I
then-
wanted them to like fall in love and like have a kid.
no.
That's
For
what I
sure.
wanted.
If they were gonna do that,
Where's
they
the
should have
sex
started
scene?
doing that in the Last
Like
Jedi.
sex scene.
Where's the sex scene? Star Wars, you're denying the people what they want. People want Kylo Ren and Rey, and you're just gonna give us a kiss and then just disappear. I don't care if he's complete and his Force journey is done. He's not done with us.
No.
No. And also, where's the Force Ghost? We can get like 2 Force Ghosts, and we can't get the whole squad. We can't get Qui-Gon. We can't get Ben Solo again. What are we doing?
Because
Give us what we want.
They wouldn't have been able to get Christian Haydenson, and that would have been the problem.
I don't care. Give us what we want.
Although, like, I will say this much: when all the Jedi were like, "We're with you, Rey. We're with you, Rey," and they were getting like people from like the Clone Wars like TV show and like Mace Windu, I got chills at that point.
Jose, when I saw it with my family, and my mom, as soon as the movie was over, she looked at me. She was like, "That was Endgame."
No,
It was Endgame.
Endgame was
better.
awesome.
Endgame,
was good.
I'm not saying it's quality.
Okay, but
It's just they tried to do the same thing.
Exactly.
Let it
And
be
it
known
just
that me,
fumbled.
Jose Rodriguez, does not think Star Wars the Rise of Skywalker was a bad movie. I enjoyed it.
No,
I
it
had a
wasn't
very good
bad
time.
movie. It's just
It
there's
was the
so
worst
many
of the new ones.
questions.
It could have been better and false.
It was
false.
It was the worst of the new ones.
I do like. I recognize that I'm one
You know
of
what?
the first,
I like it less than Rogue One, and I don't like Rogue One.
which is a bad take.
I have a lot of mixed feelings on Rogue One. I had it spoiled to me.
Oh well, that's why you didn't like it.
Like I was like,
Well,
damn.
so
So
spoiled.
literally,
Everyone knows it's spoiled. Everyone knows they die at the
I was
end.
about to say, so damn, really, everyone's gonna really die at the end of this movie, huh? We're
And
really
then
not
they
gonna
all
get
died
it.
at the end.
Yeah, I was like, guess what? They did.
And
They
I
all
didn't
did.
care about any of those characters, so I did not care.
Yeah, I
'Cause
didn't.
none
really
of them
care
were good.
either. Also, shout out to Palpy for making what's his name?
I love how he just comes up with nicknames for people like this.
Mushroom Head. I don't remember the dude's name. The guy that Kylo Ren did in the second movie.
Yeah.
Huh?
So he looks like a mushroom.
Oh,
The guy he made, whatever. He killed him with using some forced trickery. The dude had no issues the whole movie. He sat back, used his force, and then just all Kylo had to do was spin his lightsaber like 90 degrees and turn it on just to kill him, and just killed him in like 2 seconds.
It's pretty funny.
What are we
Oh,
doing?
Snoke.
Snoke,
yeah. Yeah, Mushroom Head, as I like to call
Mushroom
him. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I don't understand, but Star Wars, great job. And The Mandalorian, good job.
Mandalorian was. I still haven't seen the last
I
episode.
haven't either.
That's really tough luck for you
Is
guys.
it good?
Yeah, of course.
I
Yeah,
just
no,
kind of got
like
caught up
it.
in I got caught up in like schoolwork and I just never watched it.
Look,
Schoolwork,
there's a lot
it
of good
came out.
stuff that happens,
Did
you
it?
know.
It came
No,
out over the break.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it definitely did.
Oh, it
Yeah.
did. Oh, then I did not caught up schoolwork. I'll
It was
watch it.
just Christmas.
I'll watch it soon.
Christmas stuff. I lost my headphones, so I couldn't watch it at my grandparents' house. So
I would rather die than lose my headphones. To be honest, I couldn't
well,
do that.
right.
So for the last 2 minutes of the show, I want to talk about a show that I really like, and I wrote a blog on it yesterday. I just need to say how much I like this. Have you heard of this show? It's called Brockmire. It's on IFC. Jose,
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
it's very much up your alley.
It's about the baseball announcer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. And like Joe Buck's on it, and Bob Costas was on it this season. It's like just such a good show. I love it. It's very funny and it's very good. I like it a lot.
Do you have predictions for the basketball game we're all about to send?
Yeah. So UTSA is gonna win,
Of course.
and that's it. That's all that matters.
Go
Awesome.
Runners. I burped into the mic. You hear that?
Austin, do you have a prediction? I'm
We're
sure-
gonna win. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a good
It's
game.
gonna be the best game we've played in a very long time.
Yeah, the accounts and everyone athletics are starting to treat it like the important game that it is. So I'm glad to see it, and hopefully we can get a good crowd for it.
Yep. Before you see the game, make sure you go to UTSA Athletics Instagram and watch me, Joed, and Austin's feature. Austin was the film guy, so you probably never hear him other than a single chuckle
And maybe
and maybe a couple breathing when a UTSA men's basketball player potentially pushes me. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna say anything, but that might happen.
there's a
Wow.
betrayal. There's plot twist. There's
plot
a
twist,
climax.
There's a
and then
climax. There's a
ending.
lomax. There's,
Yeah.
there's romance. There's
Do you
war.
fall into a pit of lava and yell "I hate you"?
I'm not
repeatedly?
saying I don't. What I will say is I'll see you tonight. Hit the music. Or not.
That's where I learned to do my hustle. Had to scuffle with
What song is
Not
this?
Star Wars.
There it is.